Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel where I talk all things Marvel and pop culture and SDCC news, San Diego Comic-Con news, and I'm about to go over it. But in other videos, I'm going to go more in depth with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And now that we are now in the multiverse saga, officially, we definitely got to go over those two Avengers movies that were announced. And they are in the same freaking year. And I'm going to go a little bit over what, DC did. Just a little bit. I'm just going to touch on it. But they didn't do much. But we all know Marvel, they turned up. Shout out to Kevin Feige. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Share it to at least 3 people you know if you are new. And let's just start out with Phase 4. Everything we've seen now since WandaVision is now going to finally end with She-Hulk, and then Wakanda Forever is the last Phase 4 movie and content we're going to get. And now we're going to pop in to Phase 5. Starting out with Secret Invasion. It starts streaming spring 2023, and I think they are currently doing reshoots right now, which is massive, and I think they're going to implement more stuff. It's going to be, and they're talking about it, that it's going to be very interesting. We're going to see Nick Fury like we've never seen him before. It has the one we've seen all along been a Skrull, so we're going to see all that go down. Captain America New World Order, May 3rd, 2024. Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson coming back. He's going to be in his first Captain America movie. Not Chris Evans. I think he's definitely going to come back in Secret Wars, but we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that later on in this video and other videos beyond. But I don't know. I don't think he'll, really have an impact on this movie because it's Sam Wilson's movie, and he's taking over, man. He's taking over the mantle. So that's May 3rd, 2024. This is Phase 5 what we're talking about now. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Next year, May 5th, 2023. I'm super excited. I think the audience at Comic-Con, they got a first look at it. And I'm like, what I'm hearing, it's going to be a sad movie. So people are talking about like Rocket is going to die and all that, but it's going to be Rocket's story in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I don't know how it's going to go, but they're talking like it's going to be a sad movie. This is going to be the last time we see this full Guardians of the Galaxy team, and it's really interesting what we are really hearing about this movie, and I'm really excited for it. James Gunn is back as a director, probably his last and final Marvel movie before he goes back over to DC after doing Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad. And then Daredevil Born Again, spring 2024, 18 episodes with Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. And Kevin Feige was talking about, how the street level is really centered around Daredevil and Matt Murdock. And I'm excited because he's about to be in She-Hulk, as we see. Echo, he's been in Spider-Man No Way Home as Matt Murdock. So everything's really going to center around Daredevil, and I'm really excited about that and on the ground level, which is very interesting. And Agatha, Coven of Chaos. They have finally, pretty much officially changed the name of that. It's going to come out winter 2023 on Disney+. One thing I'm hoping for this. We get something, I'm a Scarlet Witch stan, okay? I like Elizabeth Olsen. She is one of my favorite actresses right now doing it. And I do want to see, what Agatha is about. But at the same time, the little tease maybe to the Scarlet Witch not being dead, because some people think she's still dead. But anywho, I hope it ends something like that. Maybe hints towards a Scarlet Witch solo movie. I've done a video on how much I want a Scarlet Witch solo movie. Y'all go check that out. But yeah, going over Agatha. I don't know. I was about to say House of Harkness, but is Agatha Coven of Chaos now. And Thunderbolts is officially confirmed. We know we got Yelena in the MCU now. We got Taskmaster, whatever they're going to do with him. Zemo, what are they going to do with him? But Kevin Feige said we'll meet some new members of that team, and you know, some we've already seen. That'll come out July 26, 2024. And Blade will be in theaters November 3rd, 2023. They definitely got to do this one right. They've got to do it justice, because Wesley Snipes and that version in the early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, and what they did with those, it pretty much saved Marvel. So it'll be interesting what Mahershala Ali brings as Blade. I'm excited to see what they do with it. So that comes out November 3rd, 2023. And this is all Phase 5. And Ironheart will be on Disney Plus fall 2023. It's exciting. We're going to see Riri Williams' first appearance in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Excited to see how that movie goes too. And excited to get introduced to Riri Williams and what she's about. So yeah. And then we got Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantomania. I'm excited for this movie. Our first look at Kang the Conqueror. People are getting it mixed up, man. We really haven't seen Kang the Conqueror yet. He Who Remains was at the end of Loki. This dude we're about to get in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and his different versions of himself are going to be a menace, a problem, Thanos level threat, and maybe even arguably better than Thanos. He is coming, and he's not playing around, and this whole saga is really centered around him and really on his shoulders, like Feige said. And an interesting thing, they got the crowd there also got to look at Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, and we see MODOK. They got to see MODOK and their first look at him. I'm interested to see him. I think he'll be the main villain of that movie. And I just can't wait to see Jonathan Majors' performance as King the Conqueror, and it seems like he's loving it. And I'm hyped about it. We get Catherine Newton because as Cassie Lang, they recasted her, and Catherine Newton is the new Cassie Lang, and I'm excited to see how she's implemented into this and everything about that. Now, we are getting into Phase 6. Fantastic Four is pretty much the second Phase 6 movie. People were saying it's the first, but there's one that they did not share that's coming out in the fall in 2024. Fantastic Four is coming out in November something. But Fantastic Four, please announce it at D23. John Krasinski as Reed Richards. Please, please, please. And I think the Fantastic Four is going to be a major player moving forward, of course. And then the two massive ones that I'm going to go in depth with separate videos. Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and then Avengers Secret Wars in 2025. The same year. We get two Avengers movies in the same year. That's just crazy. Insane. Feige is the best, man. And let me get on just a little bit about DC. I'll say I talk about two Avengers movies and I'm talking about DC. It's not Warner or DC's fault, but there were rumors that Henry Cavill might show up as Superman. And I think that was our only chance to win San Diego Comic-Con and win the weekend. But he never, of course, showed up. We got a Shazam trailer and we got a Black Adam trailer that looks very interesting. Got to see The Rock the audience did at San Diego Comic-Con. Got to see The Rock as Black Adam. And just warning that the DC universe will never be the same. But yeah. And then the main headliner, Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer. And I'm going to go into a separate video with that and how that trailer really you could feel it. You can feel the love and passion out of that trailer. But I'm super excited. I think that could be at the top of one of my favorite Marvel movies list, MCU movies list by the end of this year. And I believe in Ryan Coogler and what they're doing, and I cannot wait and see how they do that. And, T'Challa had a lot going forward. They had a lot planned for T'Challa in the MCU, and just the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman was really unfortunate and really sad, but I just can't wait to see what they do with it. And just a lot of rewriting. Like, shout out to Ryan Coogler. You know, I'm sure that was tough on him and the rest of the cast. And who is going to be Black Panther moving forward? And we got Namor coming. Is he going to be a mutant like he is in the comics? We're going to see. So with all that being said, that's all we saw at San Diego Comic-Con. More is going, and I'm going to go into a separate video about D23 that is happening in September. Please, Kevin Feige, give me some good birthday gifts for my birth month. That's like a day after my birthday. So, come on, Kevin Feige. Put on some fireworks at D23 in September. We'll get more announcements then. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this pretty much update video, news video about San Diego Comic-Con. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, share it to at least 3 people you know if you're new. Join my Discord in the link in the description and follow me on all my socials. Until next time, love and peace. We out.